Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every Tuesday. I also give an extra monthly video or Zoom call to my patrons. If you are interested in finding out about supporting me over there, that link is always down in the description. Here on my channel, I share my personal planning. I also share the bulk of my videos are planner reviews. However, today is one of those personal planning videos. It is talking about Planner Perfect. This is going to be my August setup video for Planner Perfect. It is my August subscription box from Planner Perfect. Plus, we are going to kind of talk about the last 3 months because I have not made a setup video here on YouTube for the last 3 months. It just has not fit in my YouTube schedule since I really try to stick to only one video a week. So we're going to talk about what I've used my books for the past 3 months. We're going to talk about the new A5 size that I'm trying. I have always used wide. And we'll go through the whole August subscription box. So if you are new to Planner Perfect and you want to find out more about it, I'm not going to be explaining all her options and her whole system here. I do have a Planner Perfect 101 video that I'm going to link down in the description for you. And I will also link my entire Planner Perfect playlist down there. But if you're just starting out with Planner Perfect, I would check out the Planner Perfect 101 video first. And then you can check out the whole playlist and see what you're interested in. I do have a 20% off code for Planner Perfect. It's Amanda20. You have to punch in that code at checkout. It is a one-time use only. So you don't have to be a first-time customer, but you can only use my code one time. So you can load up your cart on as many journals and plan books as you want, or you can use it on one subscription box, but you only get to use the code once. I wanted to make sure to put that out there at the beginning. Let's look at the August box first, and then we're going to come back to the previous months. For my August box, in my sub box, your bag is a little bit bigger. Your linen bag, which I have reused for gifts, and I do have just a stash of them, but I don't think I've thrown any away because they are just really useful for different things. In my August box, I switched my subscription to the A5 size. And here is A5 lined up with wide. And we will do a comparison of what the weekly and monthly layouts look like side by side in just a little bit. But this is your wide versus A5. They are the exact same height, and they are only 1 inch, exactly 1 inch in width difference. But I just wanted to give it a try. It's a new size. I mean, she's had it out for a couple months. I don't know how many months. It might have even been like 4 or 6 months. But I finally just decided, why not give it a try? So you can do that with her. You can switch your subscription box size, but you do have to do it within a certain amount of time. It has to be quite far ahead of the subscription. So check all that out. That is all listed on her subscription page if you're finding out about her subscription boxes. You can also just purchase any of her artwork on any journals or plan books, and you get to choose the inside pages. I explain more about that all in my Planner Perfect 101 video. This was my first box to get A5 size. My first reaction was, well, it's not that much bigger. But my second reaction was, but it feels really different in hand. So it's like, it's not that much bigger, but it feels different. Now, I don't have an A5 leather yet because I didn't want to purchase one. Well, first of all, I don't even think they have hardly any A5 leather colors in stock right now. They did say they are hoping to get some more in stock by the end of summer. End of summer to me means like August. So I'm hoping, although end of summer in Texas is not August, but I think they're talking about, the normal season of summer. This was my July setup in here, although I mentioned on Instagram where I've just been sharing my setups in reels and in posts because I have not done a setup video on here since April of this year of 2022. I've not been using my leather just because I have been keeping my books on the dresser in my bedroom and filling them out every morning right when I wake up. I'll talk about what I'm using them for. I just really haven't even needed them to be in the leather is what it comes down to. But I love my leather, and just because I'm not using it right now does not mean I'm not going to use it in the future. If I do end up loving the A5 size and want to continue getting the books in the A5 size, I'm definitely going to purchase at least one A5 leather. Although they have limited colors in the A5 right now, since it is their newest size. But I think I'm leaning towards marigold based on the colors they have right now, but I know as time goes on, they're going to get more and more colors in the A5 because I'm hearing a lot more people using and trying the A5. So I think it's going to become one of her popular sizes. I don't know what her most popular size is, to be honest. I think that they're going to be able to grow their colors in that. This is my poppy, which is a color that has been phased out. If you want to see all the leather colors that I have in a comparison of the different leather options, like this is the Out and About with the credit card pockets. If you want to see like the different options, I have a video showing all of mine together, and I will link that leathers video down in the description also separately. I'll link it separately from the Planner Perfect playlist just so it's easier to find. In a monthly subscription box, a full box, she has options. You can get all different box options. You don't have to get the full box. But in the full box, you get the plan book, you get the journal, you get 4 sticker sheets, and you get 3 washies. So let's go through what came in this box and the August theme. I have been receiving her boxes for over 2 full years now. I started in June of 2020, I believe is when I started, or it might have been July. I have to go back and look. My first box was either in June or July of 2020. So it's been well over, a couple months, over 2 years now. And I still get excited every month to see what is her new theme for that month going to be. What has Jenny envisioned for that month? This is Jenny Pitten's artwork on every month. And then her new artwork that she did for that subscription box goes on sale on her site with all her other old artwork within just a few weeks of the box shipping. So it's really nice that you can purchase, which I have purchased several of her artworks over the years that are from old boxes before I even found her or became a subscription box subscriber. And I love a lot of her old artworks. They are amazing. And I know a lot of people love to go on there and pick out of her old artworks too. So that's really fun. Let's move to my July book. So August is a sunflower. I love sunflowers in August. I think of sunflowers in August and September, but I love the theme of sunflowers for August. I love the theme of apples for September. Jenny has done that before. I think my very favorite September was an apple wreath. So we are getting into the very best time of year, in my opinion, for Planner Perfect. I mean, I love all her boxes, but because I love fall so much, I think those are my very favorite boxes, the fall and the holiday boxes. I mean, she wouldn't call them holiday boxes, but I'm just saying the months that align with the holidays. If you want to subscribe for the September box, you have to sign up before August 10th. August 10th is the cutoff to receive the September box. I believe I'm saying that right. In your subscription box, you do not get to choose your inside pages. They are just all blank. But if you just go and choose journal covers and build your own set of planners or journals, you do get to choose between line, dot grid, graph grid, planner pages, even special Christmas journaling pages, a weekly planner, a monthly planner. So there's lots of different options. But in the subscription box, you just get blank for your journal for the month. And then your plan book for the month is what comes with your weekly layouts. So I have already decorated mine. We will do a flip through as soon as I show you what comes in this box. So you get 6 different tip-in cards, but 2 of each. So 12 cards total. Her theme for this month obviously is like wrapping up summer. So we have the beautiful beach girl. Look at that spread. I love how the picture continues on the back of the sunset. And then you have the sunflowers, of course, were on the back like that. So the back of your book is almost just as important as the front of your book when they're in a traveler's notebook because you're flipping them like that. And when you see the front of a book, you're seeing the back of the other book. So it's really nice when they coordinate for the month. You have your little camper trailer, which I love. Can totally see that in August. You will never know until you go. I remember, I think she said her son, that's his artwork, the van. And then I love this new girl. I think this is my favorite card from this box, my favorite tip-in from this box. I just love her orange swimsuit. I love everything about her. Her hand on her hat, her painted nails to coordinate. I love that orange beach girl. And then we have sunflowers like that were on the back of the journal. You Grow Girl, some cactus, and then beach babes. It says summer vibes, beach vibes, and out of office. Very cute. Tip-ins. Tip-ins are great for just sending in a card. So somebody has like a blank card they can put up on a bulletin board, or they can write something on the back and re-gift it. Or you can write something on the back and gift it like with a gift. Or you can use it to tip in your planner or journal pages. That's why they're called tip-ins. If you just tip them in, they pretty much stay in, even if you don't want to tape them in, you know, when you shut your book. But if you want them in there permanently, then you tape them in with washi tape, and you can write something else on the back of them, something that got left out or a memory you want to remember. The first year I was doing this box, I was doing so well at writing in on the back of my cards fun memories from the month. Like, they weren't big, they were just memories I wanted to remember with my family and my kids. And I have a whole huge stack of those from like the first year where I wrote memories, and then I just stopped. So I would love to start that again, because it's a really great, it's my favorite way to use these cards, because I would love to look through them and re-see the artwork for that month and read my memories for the month on the back. So that is honestly my favorite way I've ever used my tip-in cards. I have tipped some into my plan books, but not a whole lot, because I just feel like I just want to treasure these cards more than leaving them in my books, which sounds weird because I love the way they look tipped in. That's just not how I've used most of them. And I also have sent them in cards a lot to people so they can just see Planner Perfect artwork and be able to feel her little tip-in cards and get a taste of Planner Perfect. So that's a fun way to be able to share Planner Perfect. All right, guys. Also in this video, I want to share something personal. It is a desk that I was given by Flexispot to be able to share with you guys in this video. This video is not sponsored by them, but I was given the desk to be able to share with you guys. Let's take a look at it, and I'm going to tell you how it was going to be my desk in my bedroom, but it ended up being my son's desk, and he is in love with it. I'm going to show you how easy it went together and what we love about it. Hey guys, this is the Flexispot desk. You can pick it up on Amazon in several different colorways. We chose the black bottom and this really nice birch top. It was going to be my desk in my bedroom where I do a lot of writing standing up at my dresser, but my son, who homeschools, who's 14, really loved it and was ready for a change in his room. And so, as any mom would do, I gave it to him. But I want to show you some awesome features about this desk. He is absolutely loving it, but he did not want to be in this video. You can program in your different heights here. So there's 4 different programs if a couple people are using the desk. So I am going to push my number 1 button, and that goes up to my standing height. Look how smooth that is. No matter what you have on the desk, it goes up really smoothly and to your pre-programmed height there. So number 1, I put in as my standing height, and it's a really comfortable height for me. Of course, you can adjust it by just an inch up, an inch down. Comes with this awesome little storage drawer in here, which actually gives you a pretty good amount of space if we want to come in and get a close-up on the drawer. There's a nice ample amount of space to put some notebooks, pens, drawer organizers in here, so it's a really good drawer space. You also have your USB plugs right here to be able to put your phone in, and then, like I said, your presetting. So I'm going to go ahead and push my 2 presetting, and that's going to put me back to sitting. And it's really smooth and quiet, and I love to stand up some when I work. There is a good amount of space on the top of this desk. There's a little bit of texture to the birch up here. It has nice rounded corners. You can just put up and down to any height if you don't want to program in your heights. Programming it in is super simple though. You just put it to where you want it and you hold that number button. So this is the Flexispot desk. I'm going to have it linked down below. Let me know if you guys use a standing desk at home. I'd love to know. Tell me about how you like the stand sit function of a desk, and if you're in the market for one, definitely check this one out on Amazon. Planner Perfect sub box also comes with 4 sticker sheets, but it's 2 of each sheet, and so I've already used 2 of the sheets in my book fully up, but I've only used 1 of each, so you can see what they each look like. So she takes artwork from that month that she just did and puts them on stickers, which is really cool. And her stickers are amazing quality. They're not too thick. They're not super thin. They're so easy to work with. They're really well done stickers and all her artwork. Then she takes her old artwork also and picks some to put on here, which I love that because it brings back old favorites. Like I love the seashell. That was the year that I started with her. That was a June box. So yeah, I don't think I got it till the July box. That was the seashell and I remember missing that one. And her seahorses, that was the month I started in July. Her mermaid, so that is some of her old art pulled in here. And then we have this page. So this month's washi, she also puts her artwork on all the washi. I always have stuck the washi at the back of my books. I like to just do washi swatches so I remember what came in my book that month, because if not, I would not remember. Because many months I mix in. It's really fun to collect all her washi because then I can go pull washi from the summer last year or even the year before, and you can have a lot of different washi in your book. With this book, I actually didn't pull out any old washi. I usually do. In my July book, I pulled old washi and mixed it in. I think, no, I didn't. Did I not? Yeah, I did in here. Yeah, I mixed in a lot. In most of my books, I pull old washi and mix in also. But in this book, I didn't. I just stayed with the washi that came with it. And I put her watercolor flowers going both ways because I just wanted to see what they looked like, vertical or horizontal, because some washi, looks better horizontal or vertically. So we have the sunflowers, the cactus, and her watercolor flowers. My favorite this month is the watercolor flowers. I love it. It's just so bright and fun and whimsical and happy. I'm going to walk you through how I decorated my book this month, and then we will take a look at past months, and then we will be done. Let's do a comparison first of so I do have a week in my July that we have not gotten to yet. And when I'm filming this, that's good because I have no other blank plan books because I've used every single one of these that has come every month for over 2 years. So let's look at the difference here. When you have a 1-inch difference on each page, that's going to add 2 inches total, when you have a 2-page spread open. So that is kind of significant. If you look at the size of the day of the week here, you just have more room. You have 1 inch on each page longer. So if you feel like you're someone who is running out of room, if you write a lot in your weekly boxes, you might want to try the A5 size. Also, Saturday and Sunday are just an inch bigger spread out, so you have more space there. If you're someone who just needs more room there, who really does a lot of planning on these weekly pages, then the more extra room might be really helpful. Of course, the blank pages, it's really hard to gauge when you just look, but you can see, it's definitely a bigger page. Since I usually almost always washi up my book, and the washi can sometimes go, vertically or horizontally, but that does take up part of your page for washi and stickers. I think I'm gonna like the extra room on the page. I tend to write big and I don't like to feel squished in. But then I also don't know if what I'm using the book for right now, if I really need the extra room. So I can't tell you how I'm going to feel. I honestly have no idea at this point. I just need to try it out for August. And I think by the end of August, I will know how I'm going to feel. Now, I don't have a blank calendar month because, like I said, I've used every single one of my books. If you just come here, though, and look, I'm going to grab my little ruler. Each box is about 1/4 of an inch wider, but it is the same height, each box. But you can see when just looking at the boxes that does give you extra room. I don't use my monthly layouts in here for my planning per se. It is not like my calendar that directs me. It is more for memory keeping or just to look and kind of keep track when I'm journaling about things in here. But if you're someone who needs more room, or like if you like to write a gratitude a day or something that happened today, then you might really appreciate the bigger boxes. That is what your page looks like when it's a little bit bigger. And those are really the only pages that you can gauge like size-wise on, because goals pages are blank pretty much too, but you have more room. You have more room on every page. I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated. I know lots of people are interested in how I feel after using the A5 for a month versus the wide size. And yes, the wide size is the only size I have ever used. Although I do have a video that is comparing all the inside page options like graph grid, lined, a menu planning one, a Christmas book. So all her inside page options I have in a video. I will link that separately down below for you too. In that video, I do have a B6 size, I believe. I think that's the only other size that I have. I don't have a narrow in that video. So if you want to check that out, that will be linked down below. So we'll go through this month. Like I said, I just used the washi tape and the stickers in this box. A lot of times I mix in washi tape from the washitapeshop.com. They have a lot of amazing washi tapes too if you're looking to build a collection. And I have a constant 10% off code with them. I've shared them in many of my Planner Perfect videos in the past and on Instagram. And that code is linked down in the description. It's a code you can use over and over with the washitapeshop.com. I have not been putting any washi on my weekly layouts simply because when I have been using them, I have just been wanting more room. I don't know which pages where I want more room, so I didn't want to washi up those pages. Some weekly layouts don't get used though, since I have been using this for my 333 every morning. So I've been writing 3 things I'm grateful for in full sentence form every morning. Something from the last 24 hours to try to be, not be writing the same thing every day, to be really genuine and really trying to think for something in the last 24 hours that has blessed me that I'm grateful for. Then 3 things that will make today great. And then 3 affirmations. So that's my 3, 3, and 3. I actually got the idea from a Laura Try video on YouTube from her morning routine. I will link that video down in the description. That is mainly what I've been using it for. Now, sometimes I will come in here and script my next day or put a list. There are usually extra pages in the monthly books because the weeks overlap. This one, there wasn't because the week starts on exactly a Monday. But a lot of times when weeks overlap, you get extra pages at the end. So if I went over using my pages for different things, it was okay. I actually used my pages for notes one day on something. Sometimes I just grab it and use it for whatever. But in general, I've been using it for 333, I think for 3 months. Let's look. June, I did watercoloring in, so that's why the pages are all crinkly, but I kind of like it. I copied Jenny's. Jenny has a Facebook page where she journals with you, and I copied her thing that she did there. Not very well, but I'm going to stick with the YouTube videos, you guys. I'm not an artist. If you are interested in Planner Perfect, there's a Planner Perfect fans page on Facebook. You just have to request to join and you'll be let in. And it's a really nice group there, and the moderators will help answer all your questions there if you have questions about Planner Perfect or if you want to get ideas. So if you're interested, I don't spend hardly any time on Facebook, but I think that group is really valuable if you are starting up with Planner Perfect. This is my June book and how it was used. It was mainly my 333s throughout, but like I said, every once in a while I use different pages for other things. So that is my June. This seashell washi is one of my favorite washis ever because it was one of my favorite designs ever, and it just came out stunning on the washi tape. So there is my June I've been using for the same thing. And May, I believe, is when I started the 333. Yep. And May, I did not decorate my book. I ended up running out of time and just starting in it before it was decorated. And then that's what happens. If I don't decorate it all beforehand, then it doesn't get done. But I think this is actually one of the only very few books that I have never decorated. But it was just fine for that month. I mean, I do miss the fun of the washi and the stickers every morning when I wake up to write in it. When I do my 333s is right off in the morning, like basically right after I get out of bed and use the bathroom. It's the first thing I do before going down to the kitchen to get it in order and get water and start scripture study. I've been doing 333, but I have used these Planner Perfect books for so many things over the years. I have an old one here that I had just grabbed out of the closet for something, and I was even forgetting how I have just used these for so many different things. I have used them for memory keeping, for journaling. This one was used for my daily list every day. So this one was actually my daily list book. Apple's washi, one of my very, very favorites of hers. Oh, I love that Apple washi. See what I mean about the fall being amazing. So this one was used for my daily list, but I have many others, some with even pictures in them that I used for journaling, like of Pierce's last month at home before his mission. You can stick cards and mementos in here. This was from a company that my mom and my sister bought me a really pretty picture print at to commemorate Pierce leaving and helping me feel better. You can put just, any clip outs. This is from a Marian Gilbright day by day calendar in here. This is from Katie Daisy calendar. There were so many different things. I have used these books for. And when I pulled this one out, it just brought back all the memories from September 2021. Even though this one was not really for journaling, I would sometimes journal if I had room at the end of the day for my daily list page, since you get 2 pages per day. But I didn't journal every day because a lot of times both sides got used for my daily list. But this is making me even possibly think about going back to it for my daily list, because it is fun to have a decorated page like that. And now I will have the bigger A5 size book. So I'm going to have to think about that. I have gone on and on long enough. This month, I think I just did 1 washi per week. I haven't done that in a long time. And I just only did 1 sticker per page, since I'm not positive sure if I'm going to use this for my 333 or if I'm going to go to using it for my daily list in August. So I just wanted to leave the page pretty open. So 1 sticker per page. I wash it up each week. Yep, I stayed the same the whole week. So that is what I did for August. And like I said, before I got the A5 book, I thought I would keep using it for my 333 until I pulled out that September book. And then I thought, well, maybe I want to use it for my daily list again, because it is a really fun book for that. So I'll have to make that decision before August starts. But you know what? I can even change mid-August. I have no rules. I'm not a perfectionist. Here's the last week I did not decorate up, because this is going to be duplicated in her next book since it starts on a Thursday. Or sometimes she will only put this 1 page of the week and give you like 4 blank pages after it. So it might not duplicate the whole week. So I will wait and see what the next book holds. I didn't want to decorate the rest if I wasn't going to be actually using it. And then your month in review, which I always love to write things that happen that month back there as they're happening, because if not, I absolutely do not remember. Okay, so we did the A5 comparison. We did all that. I don't have any leather to stick this book in, but it would look really pretty in a red. If you have like the sangria shiny red or something, it would look good in a blue. It would look good in a brown. There's so many colors of her leather. This one could look good in, even in a marigold. All right, guys, I think that has covered it all. Thanks for being with me. I'd love to hear any of your thoughts or questions down below in the comments. I really appreciate you spending this time with me. I know your time is valuable, and it means a lot that you come here and that you spend some of that time with me. So thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.